Good morning, guys. Unfrequented World, and just getting ready to go out and do some metal detecting. We've got a long journey ahead of us today. Not true. I'm going to walk across the road to my neighbor's. He has the property that goes right down to the 350-year-old Colonial River here. It's never been metal detected, and I said, we know where the fort was here. It was down at the end of the road, but you never know what we're going to find here. How many guys had to stop their canoe and go for a pee, huh? What are we going to find? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Check out this property, guys. It's all been cleared. All the brush was taken out the other day. So this is going to be the easiest metal detecting I've ever done in the bush. And they've cleared it right down to the river. So I probably got about 2 weeks worth of detecting here if we find anything good. But we're going to start right at the river. I'm hoping we find something good because it's so easy here. You'll be able to swing anywhere. And there could be old stuff here. You know, I say 300 years ago, but the French were here 100 years before that. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll find. So that there is the side we have permission for. This side I don't, but I know what kind of beer Brian drinks, so we can get permission for this side too if we find anything good. That is not an issue. So here we are at the river, and as you guys can see, there's quite a bit cleared out right here at the river that we can do. What I find extremely interesting about this property, we were down here the other day talking about a boat ramp we're working on. And Tom, our other neighbor, said, "What is this canal?" And Brandon said it goes all the way up here to his house and it just ends. I don't think this is a natural canal, guys, because there's no water source up there. My house is up there. The neighbor's house is up there. There's no creek, and this channel goes all the way up to Brandon's house and it just dead ends right there. I don't know if this would have been something that they dug out 300 years ago. Why would they have? I don't know. We're going to start swinging and we're going to try to answer some questions here. The river doesn't make a loop or anything here, so look at this corner. Like, this is not a natural place for there to be a little tributary here. I don't understand it, but let's try to figure it out. All right, first hole right here down at the water. That's an Atonia 12 gauge shell. I've only ever found one of those before. They're made by the Eaton's Company in early 1920s. So an older one. What do you guys think? 1600 French colonial? I don't know. Yeah, more modern junk. Well, I'm not entirely sure what this one is. If I had to guess, I would say it looks like a rivet off of jeans. Like a button off of a pair of coveralls or overalls or something, maybe. The old farmer. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Who's to say these guys didn't have machinery here in the 30s dig that canal for their boats? You know, these things don't cross your mind when you start out in the morning. You have glorious ideas of 300-year-old history, so you don't think about that, but the guy could have had some kind of machinery here back in the 30s or 40s, dug a canal, kept his boats in here, and, you know, over the last 90 years it got grown back over. Could very well be. Solid 22. I had hopes of a coin and it turned into this. But then I flipped this over and I have a message from the detecting gods. Achieving peace of mind is a most worthwhile goal. And just because of that little statement right there, I'm not going to give up. I am carrying on. I feel like they're just toying with me. Well, 1991 penny. We're getting closer to treasure. Oh, tons of jig heads down here. Orange, yellow, white, pink. You name it, I found it. I've been foiled before. I should have called this channel Delusions of History. I get these grand ideas in my head. None of it backed up by science or finding. That'd be too rigorous of testing. You guys just got to get out there and dig with this idea of all the treasure you're going to find. If you don't have that, you won't go out and dig, right? So I guess the optimistic side of metal detecting is a good thing. Well, guys, if I hadn't been doing all that digging, I would have fell asleep. That's how bad that area was. What a snooze fest. Nothing of note. Let's move on to a better spot. Well, I just got back from across the road, guys. It is pouring out, so we are not going to be able to finish this adventure today. I did want to give a huge thank you to all the new subs on the channel. We're up to 12,000 plus subs. Stay with me, guys. Lots of adventure to come. It is black fly season, so I don't know how much we're going to get out in the bush. We will a little bit because this guy's crazy. I don't let the bugs stop me. We will get out. And I just want to say, you know, it's not always about what we find. I had a guy on the channel the other day say that he wasn't going to watch Stan and I find 20 minutes of broken crap. Well, sorry, but you know what? To me, guys, that's ignorant. It's about the adventure. It's about... There are tons of hours of work that go into these things. To create one 12-minute video for you guys is a whole day adventure and then a couple hours of editing. So for somebody to come on and tell me that they don't have time to watch me find 20 minutes of junk, they don't get the point of it. The whole point is to go on an adventure, to have a laugh and have fun. If you're watching a channel that shows you 100-plus-year-old coins every time they go out, guess what, guys? It ain't real. I don't care who it is. You're not seeing the whole story. That's all I'm going to say about that. We keep it real here. It's all about fun and adventure. And if you want to stick around and have other people be able to see your comments, you won't be ignorant to me on the channel like that. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks to all the new subs. Sorry that we didn't find the great treasure today, but I hope you guys did learn something from the bottle cap and find a little peace of mind. Stay tuned, guys. Lots more adventure to come.